takes about 3 hours to drive from bustling Hyderabad to Buddhavanam. 3 hours and a world away. To a place that hopes to spread the message of peace.
This is Buddhavanam, a Buddhist heritage theme park on the banks of the river Krishna at Nagarjuna Sagar.
The park is spread out over 274 acres, close to the waters of the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam in Nalgonda district of Telangana. It has been developed by the Telangana Tourism Development Corporation. Work on the project began around 20 years ago. There was a slowdown in between, but then it picked up pace again.
This is a very important place. When we went to this place, I very much impressed. This place should be developed. When these stopped these works, really I got a very depressed. I think this place is very historical place. Nagarjuna was a Buddhist, second Buddha. He preached there. Because that's why the area is very ancient area. First thing. Second thing is, this is the gateway of Buddhism to enter into South Asia. The third thing is, the Nagarjuna established a Mahayana. This place is very gate of to Sri Lanka. To Buddhism is interacting. This place, that's why in United Andhra Pradesh, the Tourism Development Corporation thought that this place should be developed on modern theme park.
Yes.
It should be remember of Nagarjuna, and it should be established one Amaravati Stupa. This is a replica of Amaravati Stupa.
Buddhism has a long history in the Telangana region. It is believed that Buddha's followers made their way to the area during the lifetime of the Buddha, and there are several ancient Buddhist sites across the state. It is believed that a sage called Bavari settled in an island in the Godavari river during the lifetime of the Buddha. Bavari sent 16 of his disciples to listen to the teachings of the Buddha, and they became his followers. One of them, Pingia, returned and brought back Buddha's teachings to Telangana. Buddhavanam is an attempt to spread more knowledge about this history. The park hopes to attract tourists visiting the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, which is a very popular tourist spot.
One of the many beautiful Buddha images that you see across Buddhavana here at Nagarjuna Sagar. Now, this garden has been the dream of many, and one person who has been very, very involved over the years, Dr. E. Shivanagi Reddy. It has been a long time in the making. When did the idea of Buddhavanam first come?
Ma'am, the idea of bringing out such a Buddhist heritage theme park, unique in entire Indian context, began in 2004. Buddhist tourists or general tourists who visit Nagarjuna Sagar can extend their stay, have a new experience and understand what Buddhist culture is. Most of the people don't know that Buddhism reached this part of the country, that is Telangana, during the lifetime of the Buddha. It is our great privilege and pride that His Holiness the Dalai Lama visited this part for 4 times. But during Kalachakra Mahasammelan, which was organized by His Holiness the Dalai Lama en route to the Venu, Dhanyakataka Amaravati, His Holiness has come over here, landed on the Buddhavanam site and planted the sapling of the Bodhi tree, which was brought from Mahabodhi, that is Mahabodhi temple, that is Bodh Gaya.
The park is designed to give visitors an understanding of the life of Gautama Buddha as they walk through its calm spaces. They start their journey here at the entrance plaza, arranged around an octagonal column carrying the Dharma Chakra. Each spoke of the chakra represents a different value.
This section of the park depicts different events in the life of Gautama Buddha. The events are depicted with the use of statues, all in this green and serene environment.
There are images representing his birth as Siddhartha, his leaving home, his enlightenment, his first sermon, and also the extinction of the Buddha. This collection of statues depicts his first discourse.
The Bodhisattva Park talks about the different earlier births of Gautama Buddha before he attained enlightenment, what we know as the Jataka tale. Each story talks of different important values like patience, courage, and loving kindness.
There are different qualities that the Buddha had to achieve before being born as Siddhartha. These are dana, generosity, shila, virtue, kshanti, patience, virya, courage, dhyana, concentration, prajna, wisdom, tyaga, renunciation, satya, truth, karuna, loving kindness, and samatha, equanimity. Some of the stories depicting how the Buddha achieved these qualities are depicted in this part of the park in 40 different murals. An army of sculptors have worked for years on this project.
I am working this project in past 18 years. My part is the total sculptures. We studied our ancient Indian sculpture art base. 3 phases is there, madam. One is Gandhara, one is Madura, one is Amravati. Based on these 3 sculptural school of arts, we team of artists. We developed drawings based on that sculptures, and that based on that sculpture drawings we supply to our sculptural agency. Sculpture work originally started in 2012. From 2012 to 2018, almost 6 years. From the beginning of main Maha entrance plaza and Buddhavanam, Jataka Park. Total that project is complete sculptures project based on our ancient Buddhist art, and I am 100% happy with our sculptural legacy is gone from last 1700 years. After 1700 years, we researched and developed that entire project. We did from the support of our team of Buddhavanam.
Guruve Sharanam, Guruve Sharanam, Guruve Sharanam, Guruve Sharanam. Pradosha Sivanayan Ma Sharanam, Pradosha Sivanayan Ma Sharanam.
Buddhism spread from India to other countries in the region, and this has been reflected in the park, which aims to appeal to international visitors as well as domestic tourists looking to learn more about the Buddha. This replica of the 5th century Avakuna Buddha is a gift from Sri Lanka.
They have really donated replica of Avakuna Buddha, 27 feet in height, datable to 7th, 8th centuries AD, which is in Sri Lanka, that we have here, copy of it. And Sri Lanka, most of the Sri Lankan people visiting Bodh Gaya, Sanchi, Sarnath are also visiting Buddhavanam.
India's island neighbour has also donated a replica of the Dhamma bell under the Indo-Sri Lankan Cultural Exchange Programme. This area is planned as a meditation park.
They are very excited. They don't have money, but we asked them don't money. We are asking Sri Lanka people, you have to provide your expertise, your thinking, your knowledge of these developing these things. Then they agreed.
The international spread of Buddhism is also reflected here in the Stupavanam.
This part of Buddhavanam is called Stupavanam and is a collection of replicas of stupas from famous Buddhist sites in India, in South Asia, and from Southeast Asia as well.
Sri Lanka is there, Taiwan people are coming, Indonesia coming. Tomorrow Mongolian ambassador is coming to see the place.
Wonderful.
Mongolian ambassador. Then after 10 days, 15 days, Indonesia, Thailand people are coming.
So it's an international attraction for Buddhists from other countries as well.
We are thinking to mobilize international. Totally, we should found this place as a international Buddhist place.
Our final stop in the park is the Mahastupa.
My favorite part is that project Mahastupa. Mahastupa is the wonder of Buddhavanam, the core area of Buddhavanam. That 3 levels is there: ground level and Vedika level, drum portion, and upper level dome portion. That intricate sculptures we erected on that areas. From the Buddha birth to complete Buddha Mahaparinirvana and revival of Buddhism.
The Mahastupa can be seen from all over Buddhavanam. The dome is 21 meters high, and inside it is decorated with lotus petals against a sky background. And as you enter, it's quite spectacular.
It was quite a challenge creating the effect of the sky inside the dome. It was done with the help of 21st century technology and using sound-absorbing material to avoid distracting echoes.
When we received this project, there was a lot of manpower involved, from production to designers to engineers and to installers as well. We did 3 kind of ceiling in this dome. One is the sky, it's within the dome. What is the sky ceiling? Then the second is petal shapes. And the third is claddings that you see in the column that is almost matching the concrete finish. So when we receive the design, nobody has an idea how we are going to hang these ceilings at a height of 21 meters. But the designers and the engineers came out with the samples. Then we did mock-ups. Then finally we did this mock-up at the site. When we got approval, then we went for a mass production. We have to create a trapezoidal kind of panels which are installed in such a radial pattern that there should not be a gap or edges left at the last panels, adapt to the shape of the dome. The second challenge was the cloud printing. Luckily we have LED UV printing with us. So we did the printing on those panels. These are aluminum panels, 2 mm thick, with the perforation. Perforation is the requirement of this site because there was an echo. When you visit the site before installation, there was an echo. Now with the holes in the ceilings, there's a noise absorption material which absorbs the noises. The second was we did petals. It is 1.2 meter height, and it is in curve shape. So installation challenge was like we have to be accurate with the length and with the width to get into this curvature feature.
At night, the lit-up Mahastupa looks spectacular. Here is a bird's eye view of this new landmark near the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. There are plans to establish monasteries, meditation centers, a museum and universities connected with Buddhavanam in the days to come. To revive Buddhism in a region where it has such a long history.
Now we finished 5 segments. The Buddha Charitavanam, Jataka Park, then Aukana Buddha, Stupa Park and Mahastupa.
Yes.
Now we thought that we have to develop some monasteries from different countries. The second thing is the one university of Buddhism in this place. Then we thought that we have to develop another park, Buddhism journey of 2500 years. From Buddha to nowadays.
Like a museum.
Like museum, like park. We can incorporate all those things. Now we are on the thinking, not yet decided how we develop. How we develop, we don't know.
But so you're still planning how it will be.
We are already constituted a committee with historians, sculptors, and archaeologists and museum experts. One Bante, Sangapala, he told on Buddha Jayanti, now we have 4 important places for Buddhism. Buddha, where birth is a Lumbini. He got enlightenment in Bodh Gaya. Tarata, he gave a first ceremony in Sarnath. Then he got a parinirvana in Kushinagar or Kushinara. Then he told this is the 5th place.
Oh, wonderful.
This is the 5th place going to be a important place of the Buddhism.
That is a big compliment.
Big compliment. That's why this place, I think, very rich future.
There is no doubt that the project has been a labor of love for those who believe in it deeply.
Then first, I am a student of Buddha, basically. I want to learn more from Buddha from so many years. I am studying, reading. Still now I don't have any clear picture, but I am still studying. Whoever go to there, whoever visit the place, I think is very peaceful. Certainly, 2 sides river, the green. I told so many people, in winter and rainy season, we will find only 2 colors. One is green, another is blue. If I have a opportunity to stay there, I will stay there only. It's a very wonderful place and very peaceful and serenity.
The history of Buddhism in the Telangana area goes back centuries. And the hope is that this place, Buddhavanam, will increase the interest in that history and in Buddhism itself in the years to come.